All right, you're going to start your base turn there. Carbeats full on, looking good. And now, just to be crystal clear, a run on takeoff is sort of an ill-advised thing to do. All right, but a run on landing, you may find yourself in a situation where you have to do a run on landing sometime. Doing a run on takeoff, you've got a choice. All right, you can choose not to do the takeoff if the power is literally that close where you don't have enough power for the aircraft will just barely hover or won't hover at all. And it may be best to unload some weight off of it and get it where the thing will actually hover, you know. All right, looking good. So we're about 30 knots. Now come on down to just a little bit lower, maybe another foot or two down. All right, now just looking out the window here and just trying to maintain a nice steady airspeed, all right? Because again, if we're at a steady airspeed, then our skids are level, all right? This is looking pretty good. Might slow down just a little bit. There you go. Just barely hold that nose up for a bit. We'll bleed a little speed off here. There we go. I just kind of leveled. There you go. Perfect. Get a little closer here. We'll have you start just sneaking down a little bit on the collective. In fact, come on down a teeny bit on the collective now. Now don't flare. Don't flare. Keep the aircraft level. Left pedal. Keep that nose pointing the way you're going. Keep it pointing the way you're going. Pointing the way you're going. There you go. Good. See, now we're on the ground. Now wait for everything to kind of smooth out. Again, you can use left to right on the stick to keep you from sliding left to right. Yeah. And then pedals, you know, right pedal or left pedal, whatever you need to control yaw. Then you just kind of wait for it to quit sliding here. There you go. That's a run on landing, man. All right, let's go ahead and take off. We'll do a couple more of those, and I'm going to show you one or two run on takeoffs. Looking out the window. All right. All right, come off that left pedal a little bit there, and then there you go. All right, come off your left pedal just a little more there. Just a little bit more, or a little less left pedal. There you go. So when I had the old Brantley, you know, in the summertime, I'd do run on takeoffs all the time, all right? That was back because I was stupid. So, you know, I mean, you get to be really good at them, doing them a lot, but again, they're not the safest thing to do.
Cape Girardeau Towers, helicopter 2-1 Tango Bravo, midfield right downwind, firm wind 20, Cape Girardeau.
Back when I was young and stupid.
Helicopter 2-1 Tango Bravo, runway 20, cleared option.
Cleared for the option, runway 20, Tango Bravo. That's on.
Yeah, start coming on down that collective a little more. We'll get on down there. And go ahead and start your turn because we got to go ways down the runway anyway to get to our south end of the runway. Well, that was just about perfect, man, the one you just did. So you lower the collective so slowly that you're almost imperceptibly down with the collective, and let it just kind of surprise you when it actually touches, you know. So it's nice if you got a long run before you get to the spot where you actually want to land, because you can get down here and get your speed just like you like it. You want to definitely keep it above translational lift just like you're doing. This looks perfect, man. Just kind of looking out the window, glance out the window, glance out the window. Just quick little glance there once you want to make sure your airspeed is right where you want it, you know. This is looking pretty good. pretty good. Up a little bit of the nose just to bleed off a little bit of speed before we get there. Alright, that looks good. Now just kind of level your skids again. There you go. Now, barely down with the collective. I'm talking just barely. Just barely. Let it surprise you when it touches, man. There you go. Good. Now down a little bit more. A little bit of right pedal, left stick. A little more left stick, right pedal. There you go. Just keep you right here in the middle of the runway. Left pedal. Now down a little with the collective and it'll actually stop. Woohoo! Alright. Alright. So forward with your stick. You have the aircraft. Go ahead and lift this back up. Looking out the window. Go snow blind out here today, man.
Yeah, I'm flying with like one eye right now.
Yeah. Hey, one eye closed, one eye open.
Does look pretty.
Come off your left pedal just a little bit. One eye open, one eye closed. At least you can see with one eye that way. Go ahead and give them a call on the downwind.
Cape Jordan Tower, helicopter 2 and 1 Tango Bravo is midfield right downwind for runway 20 for the option.
Helicopter 211 Tango Bravo, runway 20, cleared option.
Clear for the option, runway 20 Tango Bravo.
Sort of like me in Vietnam when they'd pop a flare at night to see, you know, that flares they pop. You always taught to close one eye. Keep one eye closed and leave the other one open. You can see. That way, when after the flare's down, it's dark. You can see with the, so you can at least see with the other eye you had covered up. They're not blind in both eyes. All right, come on around. You can start coming down with that collective there. All right, gonna do the same thing again, man. Looking good. Like I say, on your, on your approach to it, you want to keep your speed up, above translational lift, above 20 knots. We're doing that, looking good. But you don't want to get below translational lift, because if you were truly an aircraft that wouldn't hover, then you run the risk of, the aircraft going ahead and descending all the way back to the ground if you got less than translational lift, Because right here we're going 25 knots. It's only taking us 18 inches of manifold pressure, Yeah. And here in a minute when we go to take off, we'll make a note of it and see how much power it takes to actually hover. I expect it's going to be about 3 or 4 inches more power, maybe even 5. So slow down just a little bit. There we go. Just level those skids. Looking good, man. Looking good.